for those that don't know how you got to the level you got to out of these Chicago comedy clubs and Chicago streets.
Well, that's why I like too, and it's tough, Sean, because I understand what you're saying too about people blowing up from comedy, but like that's what I did.
Okay, you do know this show is a no cap zone.
Let me finish what I'm saying. The reason why I'm actually this interested because it's funny that even with me saying that and you sitting here, we all work in the same circuit. Sometimes we get too familiar with people, right? You started with me, you saw me broke as hell, living in Harvey. That's all you think about, right? You don't realize we all did the same shit. Now, the difference was, and this is where I want all y'all to hear this, you got to learn the fucking business. The business. That is one thing, every podcast, everything we hear people talk about all the time, either they talk about you sold out or did some crazy shit. Some of us just do really good business.
I love when they have debates like this or interactions like this because the truth eventually comes out. Right? Like for Rel to go on the podcast and talk about the business of comedy or that lack thereof for some individuals was refreshing and eye-opening because, listen, a lot of people think that it's all about the show and none of the business, but that's why it's called show business. It's together. You have to learn the business side because what happens is 20 years down the road, you're like, well, I don't have rights to such and such, or I didn't do such and such. Well, guess what? It was because you were led by the wrong people when you could have created that for yourself. The business part is 80% of it, in my opinion. The comedy part, the show is 20%, if that, because the idea is when you're on the road, are you setting up your door deals? Are you setting up your stipulations? Are you the one putting that information out or is someone else doing it for you? They had a big thing about, well, we came up in Chicago and some people went left and some people went right. And this is how the game goes. Some people figure it out or some people get mentors that will teach them the game. This is how it goes. But when you're an asshole or a drunk, and I'm not pointing nobody out, the fact of the matter is your career is going to be stagnant, especially if you don't take it into your own hands and make a way for yourself. There's no more waiting for someone to pick you. It is over. So until you get that in your brain, that you will be where you are. And you have no one to blame but yourself. You have to learn the business. I didn't even realize that I knew the business, but I was focused on learning how to set up shows, how to make the money, how to pay the comics, how to do the marketing. Like all of this was something that I had to learn on my own. Everyone is going to end up learning this on their own. So figure it out. There's no, I don't even know how to explain it because I've said it so many times. But for Rel to call it out, I appreciate that shit because it was well needed, well deserved. Figure it out on your own. Bob Sumner, yeah, he tried to recreate it with Laugh Mobs. It didn't work. It did something, but it didn't work the same as it did for Def Jam. The formula, as much as you say it works, it is old. Some people do like the original taste of Coke. Some people like it. Some people like the new shit. It's just the way life evolves. And nigga, we end up saying, I don't like that old shit no more. It's old. I'm in a game and I'm not waiting on nobody to open no fucking doors for me. And you shouldn't either. Period, point blank. There should be nobody sitting around waiting to get picked because if you are, you will be waiting forever. Unless you have the best talent in the world. And guess what? Everybody thinks that and they're all wrong. So good luck. Hopefully y'all figure it out. But for me, I myself is going to continue to open doors for myself, continue to work hard, continue to build relationships, continue to learn from other people what not to do and what to do. This is how we move forward. So shout out to everybody that was in that video, and hopefully the light will come on, but I don't think so. I think if you're all like he mentioned Ray Lapowski. And do y'all know that Ray been doing the same jokes for the 20 years? So that's not a good person to pick up, bro. Nigga been doing the same fucking jokes. And never mind. I digress. Hey, like, comment, subscribe, holla at your boy. We got more shit coming.